Hello, I am here today to talk to you a little bit about a model that you can use to communicate your project benefits. I'm Amanda Zimmerman. I'm a Lean Six Sigma Master Black Belt and have been helping people lead projects for the last decade. Today, I want to talk to you about the CAR model. The CAR model is simply challenge, action, and result. Now, this is a common model used in behavioral interviews, and you can continue to use it for that. It's fantastic to take your achievements and put it into this table. However, you can also use this to communicate how your projects have impacted the organization and help to grow that momentum so that the projects that you complete have a bigger opportunity to influence the entire organization in continuous improvement. And so what you can simply do is, if you look at the table behind me here, you can see that there is challenge, action, and result. So you can brainstorm a few projects that you think would be good candidates for talking about the impact that you've had at the organization. So some of your success stories. And what you're going to do is you're going to first concisely tell the story of the background of that challenge. Why was this important? Where did it happen? If you stop someone on the street, what would they need to know to understand the context behind this challenge that you took on? What was that challenge that you took on? Once you've concisely said that, you can move on to the action. Now, in a behavioral interview, you want that action to use I statements. However, here, what I suggest is that you use we statements. When you're at an organization and you are leading project teams in continuous improvement, it is not you alone. You are working with a team. And so you always want to make sure to highlight how the team has contributed to those improvements, not how you as an individual have been the one to do all of the work, right? That's not going to talk anybody into joining your project to going on to the next continuous improvement activity. So it's important here, as you talk about the actions that you took, that you help tell the story of the team. So how the different subject matter experts on your team actually identified some of the gaps, some of those root causes, so that you could then go ahead and improve those. In your result, you're going to talk just about that, about what did you actually change? What was improved? What was the result? Now, ideally, you want this to be quantifiable, which means you really have to make sure in your measure and improve phase that you got the data that you needed so that you can not only talk about how you've improved the process, but what impact that has given to the organization. Now, I have a few examples here, just really simple. Let's say we worked at a maintenance shop and that maintenance shop wanted to reduce their oil change wait times. Simply in this project, we could talk about how oil changes were taking too long. Setting that context, we could go into more detail or even leave it as that simple. Then we can talk about those actions. We worked with 2 mechanics and a scheduler to find out that we had poor organization of parts. Luxury vehicles took too long and everybody took their lunch at the same time. So these are some of the actions that we took, some of the research that was done for us to trip over these gaps in our process. After we identified those gaps with our team, we took those actions. We then saw a result. So we then worked as a team to make those changes to those processes, which showed a 17% reduction in customer wait time and a soft benefit of $41,000 per year. Now, when talking about this project as a team, it makes it sound like it's pretty exciting to be a part of. To be able to quantify those benefits means that the entire team gets to be excited and tell this story. So as a continuous improvement facilitator, for you to feel confident in the changes that you've made and communicating those effectively, you can use the CAR model to help you put together this story. Now, once you tell this story a few times, I guarantee the rest of your team will start picking it up and they'll share it too, which means that even more people are going to get on board and excited about continuous improvement in your organization.